Welcome back to Macro Golf YouTube, and today we are talking about speed. We are talking about the fastest way for you to add speed to your game. But stick around, because the fastest way to add speed to your game is not necessarily going to be the best way for you to add speed to your game. And at the end of this video, I'll give you some tips on the best way for you to add club head speed. Remember, you can join Team Macro Golf for free, and the link for that is below, where you can get access to loads of free content on golf performance, mindset, fitness, mobility, and all other things that are going to help your game. So if you spoke to a group of golfers, mixture of amateurs, professionals, tour players, whoever, and you offered them more speed, more club head speed, they're going to take it. Everyone at the moment wants more speed, and basically we're seeing week in, week out now on tour that more speed over a season generally is going to mean more money and more wins. But as is human nature, we want everything fast. We always don't want to put the work in, and we want to just see the fastest results in the shortest amount of time possible. So I'm going to tell you the fastest way for you to add speed to your game. I'm going to talk a little bit about how that's done, how it works. You'll probably see plenty of other YouTube videos going through this process as well. So if I find any, I'll link them below. But this is basically kind of how it works, how we see these magical 10-mile-an-hour transformations in 10-15 minutes, how we see these transformational speed gains from speed sticks within 1 week. This is how it works, and this is how people basically add speed really, really fast to their golf swing. And the secret isn't that secret. Basically, the way that we're going to add speed as quickly as possible is by swinging faster. And I know it sounds stupid. You can say, Joe, you're going crazy, but the fastest way for us to add speed is actually to swing faster. And it's not just a case of trying to swing faster. The key part of this is we have a little bit of feedback. We gamify it and we see the result in front of us of what our speed is, and then we push ourselves and we do whatever is needed to get that number higher. This is the same principle for speed sticks. It's the same principle for pushing our speed boundaries in terms of long drive. And basically all we're doing is we're seeing a number and we're trying to beat that number. People might change their technique. They might change the speed of their backswing. They might try and do something crazy by swaying up and swaying back and forwards. But ultimately, all we're trying to do is allow our bodies to do whatever it needs to do to get that number moving in the right direction. And basically the principle behind this is that we're trying to discover what our body's current capability is. For most of you watching this video, for most golfers in the world, we don't swing at our max capacity because we're sensible. If you always went out and swung at your 100% maximum capacity, one, you're not going to score very well, and two, you're probably going to hurt yourself. So it's not normal. We don't swing at our max capacity. If I asked you when was the last time you fully swung as hard as you could, you might remember one time that you tried it and it probably didn't go very well. But there is some benefit to doing it. There is some benefit to pushing our body's capabilities, pushing these boundaries. And when we do this over one period of training, we get an instant result. And when we do it over a few sessions, we do start to see some progress in our natural speed. So if this is what you want to go away and do, and you want to go and add a little bit of quick speed, there's your answer. But this is definitely not the best way and most efficient and most long-standing way for you to add speed to your golf swing. You see, the faster we add speed to the swing, the quicker and the earlier we plateau off in the speed gains. Let me give you a good example here. You might have seen people on Instagram, for example, posting their progress from week 1 to week 2 of their new speed sticks that they've been sent. But you never see these people post their progress from week 6 to week 7, probably because they don't have any. So if you imagine this as low-hanging fruit on a tree, it's dangling there, it looks tasty, it's delicious, you're thinking, yes, this is so easy, I can just reach up and grab this fruit and it tastes amazing. But quite quickly that fruit runs out and eventually you're gonna have to climb the tree. Now the problem with this is people don't want to climb the tree. It's hard, it takes effort, it takes more time. But ultimately, if you want to keep eating, you've got to climb that tree. And if you want to keep progressing, you're gonna have to find these ways for long-term progress. So this is how it's done. We're gonna take the long-term route, and I'm going to talk you through exactly how we work on this process. So the easiest way to think about this is the first method we spoke about swinging as hard as you can regularly, is basically working on your current body's capability to swing that golf club. How fast can the body that you're currently in swing the club? As we said, this will run out quite quickly, so we need to find new ways to increase our body's capabilities. This is where we move on to things like strength training, power training, mobility training. But the key is we need to carry on swinging fast to make sure that we're still working at the top end of our body's new capabilities. What this allows us to do is keep nudging the ceiling of our body's capability up while carry on working on our speed to work at our top maximum percentage. Now, if we don't work on this foundation and we don't improve our body's capabilities, there is an opportunity to continue to work on the speed. The problem we then have is our ceiling is here and our speed works to here, and this gap is where we start to get issues, we start to get injuries, back problems, and everything really starts to go downhill from there. So if you are really looking at adding long-term success, long-term speed to your game that's sustainable, that you can manage and that your body can withstand, we need to make sure that we keep increasing our body's capabilities. But to truly get the most out of the body that you have and the body that you will have when you progress, we need to carry on swinging fast, and that's where these techniques can become really, really useful. So I recommend all of you go away and try to swing as hard as you can and see what happens. Get a speed radar, measure it, push yourself to the limit. But you just need to understand that this is a short-term progress that will occur for you, and it's not sustainable. You won't be able to keep increasing your speed week on week unless you start to work on your body's capabilities. But it gives you a great benchmark for where your progress can move forward, and it really shows you what your current body is capable of. So next time you see someone post their amazing success of 10-mile-an-hour increase in 1 week, just keep in mind that that is possible for everyone, but it's not the route to the best golf and to the most long-term success. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be great for me if you hit the like button. Share it with a friend that you feel like could do with learning a little bit more about clubbing speed and could do with adding a little bit of speed to their game. And if you subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell, you'll get notified of all the new videos as I release them on this channel. Remember, you can join Team Macro Golf for free, and the link for that is below, where you can get access to loads of free content on golf performance, mindset, fitness, mobility, and all other things that are going to help your game.